Ne Zha 2 is a 2025 action animated film from China and reportedly, the highest grossing animated film of all time worldwide. Now, this kind of became a sensation earlier in 2025. Unfortunately, I missed getting out to the theater to see it then, so I was so excited to hear that they were doing a re-release of Ne Zha 2 from A24 here in the United States this August, and I ran out to the theater to check it out. I had to watch the first one first, and that's kind of why I didn't get to see it the first time around. So I'm happy to report I really enjoyed this film. The third act of this movie is perfection. It's amazing. The animation is absolutely stunning. The character arcs that our characters go through are all really fantastic. Some twists, some turns, some cool villains, some amazing action set pieces. Everything about that third act. Oh, chef's kiss. I also absolutely love our main duo and the message we start getting in that third act, though it does kind of bring up I think China doesn't realize how queer-coded this entire situation going on here is. I mean, we've got soulmates, one of which has been very queer-coded in both films, and then the messaging of this film is very in line with some queer theology and seems in direct opposition to what the Chinese government allows in their media, but that's a different story for a different day. This movie explicitly says it's alright to be a demon. We'll show you and we'll encourage that, but just don't be a demon who likes other demons of the same gender, I guess. But I did love both of our main characters regardless. I also love Ne Zha's parents. They're so well developed. The dragons in this film are so well developed, particularly the father figure of the dragon clan. And I will say, much like the first film, it gets off to a slow start. This time we start off literally where the first one ends, so it kind of gets rolling quickly. However, that humor is far and away the weakest aspects to both films, and the first act at least is heavy on humor, and we just keep going with it. There's a lot of vulgar humor once more. It's just not my brand when it comes to comedy that they do in these Ne Zha films. So once we finally get away from so much comedy and into the action and the heart, it starts to work. So overall, I really enjoyed Ne Zha 2, and I'm really glad I got to see it on a big screen.